Hey Redneck Nation, as promised, here's the video that you guys helped me with. Great responses, appreciate that. This is the best fragrances, I guess these are the best fragrances for extremely sweltering, miserably hot days, high humidity. I've got 10 that you guys chose. I'm going to throw in 5 of my own. Stay tuned. Okay guys, like we said up top, thank you guys for helping me out on this one. 10 of yours, 10 of mine. You guys responded, appreciate it greatly. These are the fragrances that are great for those just miserably hot, sweltering, boiling, whatever adjective you want to throw in there for hot days. I'm going to read off, and I'll throw them up there too so you guys can see them. Some of the responses. Daniel's son Anthony, Ivor the Engine, 504, Sasho, Christopher Hennessy, Ryan, Mr. Davis 4, Thomas Nagel, Jean Baptiste, Eric, Clay, Rodrigo, Howie, Sprague, and Nose No Notes. I love that name. But we'll start right at the beginning. No particular order, just threw these guys in there. Again, thank you guys for participating. I appreciate it. Right off the top, I forgot Matt too. Georgia Gent, he recommended Dolce and Gabbana Light Blue Intense. I no longer have that when I ran through my sample. I do have the OG. I'll put it up here. Perfect for 98-degree weather, which is what we had all week last week when I was testing most of these. Perfect, long-lasting, beautiful scent. And like I said, Matt recommended the Intense, which I actually prefer over this one. I just don't have it, so that's what we got there. Next up, Daniel's son mentioned a ton of Guerlain. And of course, most of them had vetiver in it. Big surprise, Danielson loves his vetiver. And a lot of you guys also recommended this one. This is Loam IDL Cologne by Guerlain. A lot of you are familiar with this one. And even though it says Cologne, I've seen a lot of guys say this is an EDC. It is not. Right there, if you can see that, that is an eau de toilette. So whoever's been out there telling you that it's an EDC is incorrect. And this one, a little bit of almond in there. It's really good. Projection on me, it projects maybe an hour, and I get about 3 to 4 hours of longevity is all I get on it. But I love it. Wear it to work a lot. And I actually did a preview of that one, and this one should be no surprise. A lot of you guys recommend this one. Anthony, Sprague, so many of you recommended this one. This was no surprise to anyone. This is John Varvatos Artisan Pure. Beautiful bottle. The scent on it is spectacular. It smells just like you're going to the beach. It reminds me of a beach trip. It's got some salty, it's got some aromatic qualities. But there's something just the way they do the salt on this one. It just reminds me of like the air at the beach. That's why I love this one. So anytime I go outside water, with exception of fishing, I like heady, dirty vetiver for fishing. But anything else, I usually wear this one. Excellent choice on that one, guys. But most of y'all probably knew that one was coming. Next up is from my buddy Eric at work. He mentioned several. His, of course, ADG, Cool Water, Polo Sport, and CK1, which I pulled out. One of my all-time favorites, you guys already know this. Perfect for summer. I won't break it down. A lot of people say they kind of get a Silver Mountain water vibe. I think it smells beautiful. I rocked it all the way back in the 90s. This was released in 94. I hit it hard. And then, of course, the other perfect summer scent, Aqua Digio. Beautiful, perfect, best-selling men's cologne of all time. Very good. It's very good clones out there of it. Perfect for summer. I won't waste your time. You guys all know what this smells like. Set it right there. And it's still a little expensive because it is Armani. It's $50 range. And my personal favorite cologne, probably one of the ones I've got up here, you guys also mentioned, so I didn't have to break this out on my list. 360 Red. Smells very, very similar to this one, a little bit more pepper. And the performance on this surpasses the performance on the Aqua Digio. You're looking, this is I think the 50, you can get anywhere $12 to $15. And then the large bottle, which I have but I won't pull out, you can get in the neighborhood of $30. That's 200 ml, last you a lifetime. Like I said, a bunch of you, I'll again throw these up at the beginning of the video so you guys can see who asked for what. But that was on several of your lists too. Next up is actually one that I don't have, but Clay recommended Chrome Sport, and I know Ross TLTG is a big fan of that one, and it smells eerily similar to Versace Man Eau Fraiche. Beautiful smell on this one, and surprisingly long longevity on this one, and projects pretty well too for a freshie. Very good scent. This one, I'm very impressed with Versace. This one, and like I said, and the one Clay recommended, the Chrome Sport, both exceptional summer scents. And again, I do not have Chrome Sport, but I do know that they smell extremely, eerily similar. So this one you can get, this is a tester, doesn't have the cap, you can see the information on the back, around $40 on the discount sites, and you can get the Chrome Sport at the rack stores or the discount sites for in the neighborhood of about $25 to $30. So you can save a little bit of money with the Chrome Sport. Next up, you know this one's going to be on here. Multiple people recommended this one. Also wanted to go back, Mr. Davis, for he recommended this one on its own as well. Didn't want to leave him out. Nautica Voyage. This is no surprise to anybody. Such a good scent. I remember the first time I sprayed this, I got this I think for around $10, and that's the full 100 ml. Don't remember where I got it. Marshall's, TJ Maxx, one of those guys. Good bottle design, it fits in your hand perfectly. Good spray, perfect for summer. The smell on this one knocked me out the first time I tried it. I couldn't believe it was that cheap. And then my buddy Eric actually has the one with the metal cap that's even better performer, but it is almost gone. He offered it to me for this video, but I didn't want to chance such a precious find. Another one, Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. Multiple people recommended this one as well. I'm looking down, I made a list of everybody that commented. I appreciate it and what they commented, so recommended this one. This one I kind of get the 2016 Invictus Aqua resemblance, but I think it still takes a turn of its own, but it does smell similar to that one. This was one of my very first fragrances I purchased when I got back into collecting. Smells wonderful, very good for those high heat days. So appreciate you guys for bringing that one out. And then I've got one other one, and this of course again shouldn't surprise anybody. Multiple comments on this one. Chanel Allure on Sport Eau Extreme, and I would go ahead and throw in the OG Sport as well. Better for night in my opinion, those hot steamy nights, perfect for days. I'll get almost like a frosted lemonade off of this one. It's beautiful. That's what I get. Other people will disagree, but that's what it reminds me of. It's almost like a lemonade slushy, if you want to think of it that way. So those are those two. The only thing with the Chanel, they are expensive. You guys all know that. So that was your picks. Let me clear off my handy dandy box here, and I'll throw in 5 more. Appreciate the response on this, guys. I really do. While I'm doing this, if you guys would go ahead, like what you're seeing, if you're first time with me, find that subscribe button, hit that guy up, thumbs down, comment, all that stuff. Help the channel out, help get us in rotation, and all that good stuff. And please leave a comment, because I respond to every single comment. I've got 515 subs I think right now, and as I get more it's a little harder, but I'll respond to every single one of them, so please leave a comment. I appreciate it. So these are 5 you guys did not mention. I threw in there, of course you guys mentioned Pure. I would like to throw in Artisan Aqua, and it smells perfect for high heat. I wore it yesterday or the day before, I don't remember, and it worked so well. I love this scent. It's aromatic, very aromatic, just works well. Highly recommend it. If you haven't tried it, John Varvatos, they're cheap, and plus the bottle designs are top notch on all their bottles. Next up, you don't hear a lot of people talking about this one at all, but this is one of the most zesty fragrances I have. It's definitely a freshie. Good longevity, good projection, and it just smells fantastic in the high heat. And that is Zanga Uomo. I don't know if you guys can pick up the texture on the video, but textured bottle. It's a different smell than anything else out there, in my opinion. And like I said, it's just got a zest to it when you spray it, and it just pops in that high heat. Highly, highly recommend. I better put these up here so you all can see them. Next up, a new one to me, but I wore it. It performs like an EDC because it is an EDC, but this is Guerlain. It is, like I said, an Eau de Cologne, and it is Imperial. This goes all the way back to, and plus the bottle, look at the bottle on this. It's one of the best bottles in the business, period. This goes all the way back to 1853, and it was designed by Guerlain for Napoleon III. This is such a beautiful citrus on this. And I sprayed it and I was like, man, that smells familiar, but I couldn't place. It wasn't necessarily a clone that I had smelled before, but just an absolute beautiful smell. And then my wife brought it to my attention. She goes, that smells like Fruit Loops. And that's exactly what it smells like, is Fruit Loops. Not exactly, I mean, it's not like you're just wearing Fruit Loops, but it definitely has a Fruit Loop vibe to it for sure. Again, it's an Eau de Cologne, or Eau de Cologne. So the performance is not knockout. It projects for about half an hour to 45 minutes extremely well. Sits closer to the skin. I get maybe 3 to 4 hours in perfect condition. 4 hours on this one. It's very good for work, but it is an EDC, so you do have to. Well, you can see what I've already went through it in about a week. You do have to hit yourself up again quite often with this one. I work 12-hour days. I have to hit 3 times through my 12-hour days. Next up, we got 2 left. This one is one of my very favorite colognes for high heat. Nobody mentioned it. Doesn't get a lot of attention, a lot of love. It's by Al Haramain, which could be why. This is from the Portfolio series, Neroli Canvas. And you have to like Neroli for this one, guys. If you do not like Neroli, pass this one, because it is heavy on the Neroli. But it is exceptional quality, exceptional smell, lasts a long time, projects very well. You can see maybe my levels there. I went through quite a bit of it. But this one is a clone of Tom Ford. Let's see, Neroli. See, this is Neroli Canvas. So Neroli Portofino, I believe is how it's pronounced. It's extremely expensive. This one is done better in my opinion. That's why I don't have mine anymore. I got rid of it. You get more, done better, smells higher quality. Check it out. Perfect for those high heat days if you like Neroli. If you do not like Neroli, pass. And last but not least, a surprise, and this one gets no love in the community, but it is one of my favorite DNAs, period. And then this take on it is exceptional. You do not smell like anybody else if you wear this in the summer. Not a lot of people are rocking this one. This is Dolce & Gabbana, the One Gray. And the One DNA is one of my favorites. But this is fresh, spicy, aromatic. Like I said, you get that spicy note underneath. It's just so good. And it's like, imagine the DNA of the One with more aromatic, more summer friendly fragrances. And that's what you got. Extremely long lasting on me anyway. Perfect for high heat, projects, and it just lasts a good 8 to 10 hours on me. I don't know what else to say, and it really does. Now that may be spraying clothes I get too, because I do spray my neck, so it may catch my collar a little bit, but I have no problem when anywhere I smell it, or anywhere I spray it, I smell it forever. So highly recommended. That's what I've got for you. I won't waste any more of your time. Like I said, please like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Get us going. We're growing slowly but surely. Thanks everybody. Again, Danielson, Anthony, Ivor, Scott at 504, Sasho. By the way, Scott recommended Lacoste Blanc or Lacoste White, which I do no longer have, so I did not throw it up here, and I don't have a clone of it at the moment. But I appreciate the recommendation, Scott. Sasho, thanks, man. You're always there. Christopher, appreciate it. Ryan, man, you know how I feel about you, my friend. Clay, same. You guys know how I feel about you all. Mr. Davis 4, appreciate it. Again, he had the recommendation of this one, which was exceptional. Tobias, he's Jean-Baptiste, appreciate it. Nose Notes. Spragg, Howie. Howie's always there. One of the guys I talk to quite often. Rodrigo, Clay, Eric. Of course, at work got me back into all this. I appreciate it all, guys. Peace. I'm out, and later.
Small Fry Squad, give me a nod, or maybe a thumbs up, and maybe a thumbs down. But if you do, give me a thumbs down. Tell me why, so I can fix myself and be better for the Redneck Nation. Yeah. Small Fry Squad.